There we go.
My skin is like clearing up too.
That's that piece on you, girl.
I was just gonna say, when you're listening to a family member like your sister bash them and hate them, teach you to hate them. I listened to like her like consistently do that since I was a kid. So I grew up to hate somebody.
And isn't it crazy? I just made that post the other day and I was like, you can choose to hate someone or you can choose to get to know them. Or you can choose to stay away from them.
Yeah.
The great thing about life is it's your choice. And it's the truth.
Yeah. It is a choice.
So today is May the 2nd. It's 8 o'clock a.m. and we are on the island. I'll show you a little bit of the place later. We got island vibes going on here, right? I have a dirty chai, which came with 2 shots of espresso.
Mexican vanilla. It's good.
Cafecito.
And we have cucumber toast.
Cucumber toast, right? So I wish y'all could have heard the conversations we were having about the flying cucumbers, so that way you'll know what we were talking about. It's been a while since we've been on here though, and so I'm definitely going to put this up. And you know, we've got Warriors Not Warriors. We have a new addition, but we missed him today. He's out traveling, living his best life, so we're thankful for that.
He has a good weekend.
So look at the amount of cucumbers on our plate. Right? There's a ton. Well, they were also flying all over the table.
Yes.
One flew on the floor. I saved it. But it was past 3 seconds, so I didn't eat it. You know, the 3-second rule. And then it came with some kind of mayo or something and like a spice. It was really good. You definitely have to try that. I had a croissant with some jelly.
Like I want to add this to one of my breakfast items, maybe for the week, or like try it maybe once or twice a week. I think it's good.
So we've had a lot go on since the last time that we met. You know, we were grief sharing before, we were trauma sharing before, and I always like to give y'all updates and things of how life's going.
But we are definitely in a different space now.
Yeah, and it's been months since we've talked, and months since we've got to be able to record and put something together for you all.
It's been a while.
Yeah, so since then, there's one person that we removed from our life and removed from our group. Not by choice, but that was definitely God's doing. But then he replaced it with somebody even more amazing, you know, and you got to not block your blessings. And I think that particular person that we had to remove was definitely blocking our blessing because we were praying for others. And since then, that person has advised us that they're ready to help bless others. And that is such a great thing because that's what our whole, like, thing is that we want to do. And we don't own this music, by the way. We're at a place and they're just playing music in the background. It's not ours, but we don't have the rights to it. So please don't cut us off.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a different energy having our new person, but it's a good energy. It's a calm energy, and it's very balanced. So
yeah, and the last time that we met, we went and we walked our New Harbor Bridge, was like 5 miles, right? And it's huge. It's so huge. So for those of you that don't get out and move, definitely try new things because that was an experience. Now I walked the old bridge and it was like nothing going over and back. This one took a little work because I definitely felt that for the next few days. But it was right before Easter, and then we got up there and there was so many things that all of us had to release, and it was absolutely beautiful. We let them all go.
yeah,
And then
crazy.
turn around and come to find out that Angela takes off on her trip, and those things that she let go at the top of that bridge helped her so much. And then,
It might not happen at that moment,
no,
but it came.
it was what we wanted God to hear. And being at the top of that bridge, I felt like I was so close to God, and I felt like he really heard me because he turned around and those things that I had let go, he sent them right at me, literally spot on.
Yep.
And I was just like, wow.
He does. He does.
I was just like, wow.
He does.
Wow. Definitely taken back.
God comes through. I don't know what was so powerful about that. Releasing that over the water, or the prayer that we talked about, or just like our worries. And then to watch over the next week or two how things unfold after and change for us and come out for the better and it works out.
It was definitely a blessing, that's for sure. So we had a very large traumatic event that did happen, but you know, we have God, and we were able to get through that.
Yeah.
So
So losing my mom in August was really hard. It's been like 8 months now, so
that time went by super fast.
yeah, it did, but it was like an awful feeling, and going through that and then dealing with that and all of the other family drama that came with it, it really brought me down, and my nervous system was just basically in survival mode and reacting to everything. And so I finally decided that I needed to take this trip to Puerto Rico to go see my dad, who I hadn't been in contact with. And in that, I learned to let go of so much. So, if I cry, like when I talk about it, it's not because I'm sad, it's more because I feel like, wow, that was such a life-changing experience.
And the fact that she was actually able to feel that and heal and go through that all at one time, that's a huge thing, because for many years we stayed so numb to feeling and healing things, where we held ourselves back and we blocked a lot of blessings because we didn't allow ourselves to feel. We masked it with several different things, and you know, people are like, oh, well, you have your muse, oh, you have your thing that you like to do, but I want to find new things that I like to do that help me to get through those things, because I don't want to continue going down the same path. And it took me a while though to like want to say that and not just be like, I want to take something and then I want to feel better, you know. It's not like an overnight thing either. It takes a long time. Sometimes you still go backwards, and sometimes you still go back to where you're like said you weren't gonna go, but that's okay.
Process.
We're literally a progress in progress, always.
Yeah, years and years, therapy, in and out of, like she said, different situations, addictions, things like that. You think that you're never going to be able to let that go, but then one day it's gone. I don't know how to say that. I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know if it's just the timing, or we were talking about, is it just God's timing, or is it just because we've learned so much with our life experiences that we've learned to accept things.
Which we're still doing, okay?
Growing out of old ways.
Letting things go.
Yeah.
Letting go and still letting God. That's a huge thing. And we're still working on it. We haven't perfected that. So again, it's a progress in progress, and it's going to stay continuing to work on. So another blessing that we also did was we got engaged. We got married. Not us, but you know, to somebody.
Yes, this is a huge change for her.
Yeah.
So she had been working on this for a while, and it's amazing to see the progress.
Yeah, I feel like this time last year I was sitting here and I was telling Angela, like, I want a husband.
Yeah.
But I want a husband, and I want him to be in church with me, and I want him to do good things, and I want him to pray with me, and I want to have a healthy relationship, and I want to come to dinner with you and your husband, and I want to do like good things. And thank you, God, for that blessing.
Yeah.
Thank you, God, for the things that I prayed for with Angela. Thank you for answering them. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. So they were like,
yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, we're in the middle of their video. But anyway,
it's okay. We're just having a conversation. Even if we were just like, you know,
yeah,
we'd be doing the same thing, talking at the same volume and talking about the same
I guess
things.
so. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, having coffee, chilling, relaxing, enjoying life So I just gave this book to Angela. It's a devotional to read, and this lady, Jennifer Smith, she has a web-based ministry which encourages wives, and her and her husband have been devoted to encouraging couples all around the world to develop Christ-centered marriages through their books, social media, and podcasts. And we still don't have a center as far as what we're doing except for life, right? Because outside of warriors, not warriors, is Latina living life and angels all around. So we don't even know where or what our centered thing is, but we just know that we're just being us. And we're talking about things that...
So he's gonna be like, where are you at? Hello? Oh, I went to Puerto Rico. I went back. And bring me back another koozie. I'm with Vanessa at the coffee shop. We were talking. And is everything okay? Yeah, no, they're still asleep. We started early so that we could dodge that. But when I'm done here, I'll be heading home. So, okay. Love you too. Okay, bye. Oh, the babies. Give them kisses. Oh, Mom will be back. Bye, love you. Okay.
Yeah, so if you get a chance, here's a 30-day devotional. I did not do it in 30 days. I think I did it in like 90 days because I kept going and coming and going and coming. But I was just telling Angela that all it can do is help you to grow closer to your husband and to God. And that was the type of relationship that I was looking for. So thank you, Jennifer Smith. I really appreciate that. Shout out. You got me.
I'm interested in reading it. You know, being married 15 years, you definitely are going to go through a lot of stuff, and I feel like
15 years, we just completed 1 month.
it says drawing closer to God and your husband, and I feel like even just being married 15 years, I can always be closer to him. You know, we're close, we live with each other, we're in each other's business, we have kids and everything, but still, it's an intimacy thing. It's in the heart, you know, you all just being together and loving.
That's what people told me, like, you don't know how to be intimate, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Thinking about physical, that's not what intimacy just is.
It's part of it. It's a good part of it.
It's a good part of it.
But it's
a
not
great part of it.
all of it. And the big, and there's a big mental part of being in a relationship, as far as your mental health. And being in a relationship and living the best marriage. I mean, you both have to be working on your stuff. So I always like to read stuff that helps with my marriage. So I'm definitely going to check it out.
Yeah, this next one is for marriage after God, and it's for like both of us together. So I'm excited to read. Look, there's her and her husband. Excuse me. This is about to empower you and your spouse to dream, decide, and do as you step hand in hand. I also got her third book at home, which I read at night before I go to bed, because we had said we were going to pray before going to bed that last time that we had met at the library.
Oh, okay.
That we were going to devote more time to praying, and I chose to do it at night. And so that other book is like, it's prayers for my husband. So when I read it, it's just like, God, I want you to work through my husband. God, I want you to show my husband like how smart he is and how powerful he is.
Yeah.
And God, I want you to help him with the dreams that he has. And God, if he comes into anything,
Good intentions.
it's so beautiful.
Loving
I'm like,
energy,
wow.
loving.
Yeah, because I want to be that kind of wife. Like, I do want to be that kind of wife who prays for her husband to get all the things that he wants, you know?
Because if he gets them, then you get them too.
That's right.
Because you're together. So you live in the blessings together and not alone. And you get each other's blessings for sure. So.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like a week or two at church, the pastor was like, what your ancestors used to do, what your ancestors prayed for, we're reaping those benefits,
Yeah.
right? And it's the truth, because for the majority, like in my family, lots of husbands and wives stayed together until death. And there was a few that didn't. And I wanted to find that love that I could have. Like, I would see all my aunts and uncles. They just looked like best friends. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to be with my best friend. And I wanted to have a good, healthy relationship. So, our ancestors definitely prayed for that. And we're reaping the benefits. And,
It's just, I think it depends on the person if they can see past all the things and see the person, even though they might get on your nerves or they may not, do all the things that you want them to do or be perfect.
Because they're not your clone. They're not going to be you. And I wouldn't expect that from her. And
yeah, and we can't expect perfection from our partners. So.
I agree.
So the only thing that you can do is be your best self and try your hardest. Because then if they see it, then they'll do it too. So I think that was a big part too, like with my mom gone, with James being here. I told him that he wasn't there. He was. Him sending me to Puerto Rico and making sure the kids were good so that I could do all of that and just not giving me issues about money and just
Did you go back and correct that statement that you said?
I've just
to him?
Well, I haven't gone back and said, well, I'm sorry that I said that because I just thought about it right now, but I think he knows. I'm pretty sure he knows, so I've thanked him many times since I've been back for letting me take that trip, and, I called him a lot during the trip too, so, it was nice to have the support and the money and the miles, the flying miles in Southwest to cover my trip and, plans to go back and change things from here on out. Like,
because if you could change that, you could change so many things, Angela. Because it all starts with you.
Even if it's just a trip, like we may not be used to doing that anymore. I used to travel when I was in the military. I stopped doing that after I had kids and got married. We traveled, but not like the way that I did overseas and stuff. And so that was a big part of, I guess, that was missing of me, because unlike my dad also, who loves to be
on the go,
on the islands and on the go and moving and
enjoying life.
Yeah. And it's like, I want to do it too. Like that sparked that travel bug back up. And I said, you know what? I'm traveling regardless. If my husband doesn't want to go because the bag's bothering him or the kids don't want, hey, cool, I'm going by myself. I need that time. But before I would go and drink and act a fool and go flirt and shit that I shouldn't be doing. This time it was I was just older, I'm just wiser. That's not what I was looking for. I was already secure in myself and everything else. So it was it was different. Even being around somebody who was trying to do that I had just met.
Because you know where you're at.
She was
what
nice.
You're doing.
She was 20 years younger than me, and there was no judgment there, and I was just there just to hang out, and I just
have a good time.
It was fun, and I made a friend, and
I guarantee you there'll be a lifelong friend. I promise you.
Yeah, and I thought to myself 20 years ago I'd be doing the same thing that she was doing, But I kept saying I'm 46. I'm not 28. I'm 46. I'm older. I'm married. I have
on one of the
life.
trips there, Celeste and I met this girl on the plane, and her mom used to be like a nanny in the island and would go and live there in houses and take care of kids, and then she'd go back to wherever they lived in Tennessee, and then she'd go back and forth. Well, she started doing that. So we became friends. We drove to Tennessee and went to her wedding. And now she's going to drive down over here and come to our wedding.
Awesome.
In July. It's
it's so crazy how you meet people when you travel.
Dude, she's our lifelong friend.
We were on the plane landing, and then she's like, oh, it was my birthday, and I was like, oh, my birthday's on the 19th, and then other people were like, my birthday's on the 19th, so we were like, let's all hang out. So we exchanged numbers, and sure enough, as soon as we got off that plane, we got settled in our rooms, and we met up, and we went out. And
they will be our friends forever, I promise you.
Yeah, it was great, and then, it's just
going with it, living your best life. right? And I tell you, that's where Latina living came from, because I wanted to live my best life.
And I think you can really experience God when you're on an island like that, because you see all the beauty, how alive it is, and it's just so mesmerizing. And you think to yourself, wow, this is so beautiful. Like, I looked down and I said, why would I even care about half of the things I've been caring about? Whew, just let it go. And I told my dad, I said, who knows how far down this thing goes? He goes, I have no clue. But I just looked down and I was like, and I just kept seeing the leaves falling and like birds flying. I was like, that's the life right there. I think that's when I finally was like, done.
So when you're talking about seeing like all that beauty, right? You carry that with you when you come back. You hold on to those words that you just said, so that no matter where you're at and what you're in and what you're looking at, there's beauty in everything.
Yeah,
in
God
everything.
is definitely everywhere.
As I open the book up to Jeremiah, and look what it says: if you obey me, I will be your God. It says, amen, Lord, amen, Lord, may it be so. The Lord said, broadcast this message in the streets. Go from town to town throughout the land and say, remember the ancient covenant and do everything it requires. I solemnly warned your ancestors, we just talked about this, when I brought them out of Egypt, obey me. And I've repeated this over and over again, but your ancestors didn't listen or pay attention. Instead, they followed their own evil desires. And because they refused to obey, I brought upon them all the curses. Wow.
And it says something good because you can see other people, like in your family or friends, like how they experience like so many heartaches and so many things. It's because God's
trying to get through them,
bringing them through lessons and trying to soften their heart. And I think that's what it was a softening of my heart.
Aww.
I think it's a softening of your heart, like just loving like God, like He still loves you no matter what you do. Just like
that's what I needed, because I needed the softer heart, and that's
the
what I wanted to
heart.
do.
Yeah.
I wanted to live a life
Not
like Jesus.
Because you can't hate someone with a soft heart.
So the person that I was talking to about the funeral was that, and when I saw them and they were just looking, and I was just like, I don't even hate him. And I was thinking, like, do I need to talk to him? Do I need to say things out loud? Do I need to write things down? Do me and my mom need to talk to him? No, why? It's already like, it happened.
Yeah, we talked about that too, and I was like, you're an adult now, like, he can't, like, people can't touch you as an adult, you can protect yourself, and so we struggle from our childhood, from things that happen, and we don't trust people. And so we don't really need to trust the person. It's just that we need to be able to feel secure and safe and protected. And we know that we can do that for ourselves now. We're not kids, we're grown. So for anybody to step into my space that's not welcome is going to get a handful or a mouthful or a fistful.
Do not trust them, no matter how pleasantly they speak.
So yeah, it is. Definitely, you can tell when someone's heart
has been changed, been softened, been moved by God. Blessed are those who trust in the Lord and have made the Lord their hope and confidence.
Yep. Definitely. Like, yeah. I don't know. I'm just thinking about, like, how close I got to God during my mom's thing when she passed. And you just tried to handle it as best as I could and just kept going, and then boy did he bless me. This past month it's still going. It's like it was my birthday all month. Literally. I was just like,
that's how I felt when I was there for my birthday in August. I felt like I just kept turning around and was like, I'm here.
It
For
kept
a
going.
little over a week I'm here, and I'm just like, keep waking up to 4:35 a.m. like nothing, and I was going to bed at like midnight, and then still waking up and like just happy that I was waking up, happy that I was where I was at, happy that I was literally stayed in a place this small. I sat down in the bathroom, and then the sink was right here in my face, right? And then It was the smallest little place, but it was the best little
You
place.
mean the place where you stayed at?
Yes.
Yeah, I liked the hotel there. It was really nice.
And I didn't stay in that one. This one I just went in August. It was
Different.
literally this size. This little piece right here, this cutout. That's where we stayed in. And
I forgot to tell you. The stairs, I ended up on the 3rd floor. So I had that huge suit. I overpacked. I packed like 20 outfits. I had so much stuff.
you had to carry it up there.
I was like, where's the elevator? They're like, there is no elevator. I was like, am I supposed to carry this bag all the way up to the 3rd floor? Luckily, this guy, he's like, well, let me help you. I'll take it. What floor are you on? And I said, the 3rd floor. And he's like, I wouldn't want my wife to carry that all the way up. So he carried it all the way up the stairs for me. I was like, thank you. Oh,
Did you get in that pool there?
No, I never did.
Did you see how beautiful it was? Oh my gosh.
It was beautiful, but I think it was like I couldn't sit still in the room. I did sleep there, but it was like I was just so excited to be
out and about.
In this new, like on a trip by myself, and I was just so excited to go do all these things, and I wasn't even thinking about all the shit that I was thinking about before I got there. It was like my mind was just completely taken over by this tourist, like, beautiful area. I think that's what I needed, for sure. Definitely a change of scene.
I think we all need that. We all need that.
You need to go stay at my dad's house, like no AC in the middle of the island, and just really soak it in. It was quite the experience.
And everything he has there is all he needs, literally.
It was very humbling.
Oh, and he has a whole bunch of different things, by the way. But you know what? What he does have is what he needs, and he doesn't.
He lives the island life for sure. You don't need AC out there. You don't need all the luxuries, it's just very simple.
He does have all the luxuries that he needs, everything that he needs.
You just sit on the porch and that's enough. You can see all of the plants and all of the...
And I tell you, right where he's at is in the very middle of the entire island.
And he just loves watching the cars go by, and then if their music's too loud, he's like, oh, their music.
Did he complain about the restaurant I told you about? The taquero, or what is it? Tacaron.
Yeah, it was right next to him. That's right. I was going to go there, but then I got too tired. I think the night I was going to go was already out of it.
Let me say Jeremiah's prayer of confidence. Lord, you are my strength and fortress, my refuge in the day of trouble. Nations from around the world will come to you and say, our ancestors left us foolish heritage, for they worshipped worthless idols. Can people make their own gods? These are not real gods at all. The Lord says, now I'll show my power, now I'll show my might, and at last they will understand that I am Lord. So the wisdom from the Lord says, cursed are those who don't trust in his name, but blessed are those who trust in the Lord and have made the Lord their hope and confidence.
Yeah, you have no option but to feel and see God on the island, so it's very powerful to see that water, and just the thought that we could be nothing with one wave.
One wave, that's what we were talking about earlier, was those beautiful waves that
take out the whole island. I mean, honestly, it's very humbling.
I know I loved it.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait for that. I think next time I'm going to be a little more planning it out, because this time I kind of was last minute, let's just go. Which was awesome.
I was just going through random things, opening it up, not knowing where I was going to land, which is what we do from time to time. He answered their prayer because they trusted in him. That's out of Chronicles.
It's a good one. Because it doesn't feel like you're doing the best when you're in the moment. For sure, you feel like you're doing the wrong, or you could be doing better, but then later you see that you went through it just fine. It was just you not letting go in that moment.
And then when you don't let go of things that you carry from one piece to the next piece to the next piece of life, all those things accumulate, and that's why you end up like your nervous system is shot.
It really is. I think it's good that God can change your life in unexpected ways if you just keep going down the path and just don't give up. Especially with, forgiveness and healing and just being okay. Oh, this is my favorite. See, look, the Lord bless you, my daughter. This is my favorite verse.
Oh, Ruth?
Yeah, Ruth 3.
Oh my God. I love Ruth.
He says,
did you ever get to watch Ruth and Boaz?
Yeah, the Lord bless you, my daughter. It's my favorite verse. I even have it it's Ruth 3:10. May the Lord repay you for what you have done. I am sending an angel before you to protect you on your journey and lead you safely to the place I have prepared for you. That's what I was thinking when we were just talking about the hospice thing. I was thinking about that. I was like,
we read Exodus.
I think
Exodus was
people
from a while back.
are scared of death, for people, which you are. I mean, you're afraid to lose people, but it's a process of life. And how do you trust? Yeah, I will comfort you as a mother. Yeah, comforts your child. It's definitely.
Look at those roses.
Because your parents are going to show you the end of life and how it happens.
Because after when I comfort you, as a mother comforts her child, it says, when you see these things, your heart will rejoice. You will flourish like the grass. Everyone will see the Lord's hand of blessings. The Lord is coming with fire. He will bring punishment with the fury of his anger. The Lord will punish the world by fire. He will judge the earth. Be glad with her, all you who love her and all you who mourn for her. Drink deeply of her glory, as an infant drinks at the mother's comforting breast.
Yeah. I could see, I was just thinking that how your parent can comfort you.
And that's what you got.
And even if you haven't been around them for a long time, your brain still imprints like those memories from you were a child. So when you get around them, it's like you feel it's like a regulation.
Something that was missing.
It's like a calming, like your kid's like acting crazy and you can't get them to, and then they get them, finally get them on that calm level and give them some love, give them some attention, and then they start, talking again and being normal and expressing their feelings and not acting
But only
crazy.
you can do that for them.
Yeah, but it's like they have to have that person, like that safety. So I think even though it's been a long time since I had been around him since like that, I still felt that, that parent's comfort. As a child, I felt it as an adult. Is that how you say it? Yeah. It's powerful.
I just told her, like, when I saw her the other day after she got back from the trip, and I just was stunned by her. Literally stunned. That's the only word that comes to mind whenever I felt that. Angela and I have been so close and so connected our entire lives that even when there was years that went by that we were not talking every day, we have always been so connected.
I guess I get like upset because, not upset, but just if I could do it again, I wouldn't have taken all of that stuff out on myself. And been nicer, but how do you know that when you're growing up? You don't know how to do that.
No. But This is why you're teaching your kids how to do that.
Down, not to go down that path. Okay.
As younger children, we might have been scorned and told things that we were not supposed to do, or hey, you don't want to be like this person, or you don't want to be like that person, or oh, look at that girl, what she's doing. But nobody ever stopped and was like, you don't get there like this, or this is how you get there. It was like, don't do this and don't do that. Oh, you're gonna be like that. Oh, you're gonna be like this. Or there wasn't any explanation at all. So now, even though I was a teen mom, I'm just now being the mom that I wanted to be when I first became a mom.
Yeah.
And
yeah, for sure.
We have to teach our kids now how to go through all those things so that they will know. And even though their story is going to be different, they're going to have your story and your words of how you guided them. We didn't always get the guidance that we needed when we were young to help us to make better decisions, but that's okay, because now, like, we have lived this whole life and we're still living this whole life where we went through all these moments and we went through all these situations and we carry them with us, but not in a bad way. Not anymore.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
They're all moments of lessons.
Yeah.
Everything that I went through was a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now I do get to share that with my kid, and you know, our relationship's been rocky, and you heard that in the past on a lot of the podcasts that I posted. It has gotten so much better. She gave me this picture of her and I, and
So beautiful.
oh my god.
I could see it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. And I love that she loves that she's Puerto Rican. I love that. People who are from Puerto Rico are proud to be there, from there. Said that. I have that thing in my head. Puerto Rico, right?
Mine is, how was your trip in Puerto Rico? How was you? How was the concert? Did you have a good time? Did you have fun? Did you have like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was just amazing. And that's it.
Jason, she's like, oh, the Puerto Rican. We have a Puerto Rican in the house. I was like, yep. And then I said the next day, I need to go to the beach because I need to be here because I'm an island girl.
Isn't it crazy that our dads grew up there? They were young like our kids. They were young like us. And they were growing up in that beautiful place.
Yeah, we definitely picked up that part of our roots. For sure.
To just go.
Yeah, because our other siblings are not like us.
Not at all.
So
We got like the best pieces of
I know. I
there.
really felt like so connected when I went because I saw how he was like on the island and living on this beautiful place and just in peace. And then I thought, wow, this is really freaking awesome. It's like we spit you out on this beautiful island and you're just like in a whole nother planet. It really is great. Right? We are just praying to go back.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to make it together also, because I think that would be another like movement in our growth and another way for us to just become
even when we get older, we'll be
closer
like,
together.
at least we have that experience of going to our grandmother's house and, you know, seeing all of that and being there. And it probably will end on with us, you know. I mean, my dad's cousin will probably take over the property or something, I don't know. But like I was telling Vanessa, I don't know, like, what do I have to come back to visit? I mean, I would come as a tourist. But no, it is where I saw somebody that looked exactly like me too. I was just like, I couldn't believe it.
You're all, my twin, my doppelganger is on the island.
I like took a picture of her when she passed by me. I was like, she looks exactly like me.
I'm like, man, if I would have grown up around all those people with my skin color, this different skin that it just achieves a different color. Like every part of the year, I'm a different color. It seems like.
Yeah.
But man, when I'm there, I feel so normal.
Yeah.
I feel so normal. It's crazy. I don't even know how to explain it. But,
You really do.
I can't explain it until you go, and I always tell people like, so the island is changing a lot, and a lot of people that live there have a lot to say about it. So if you get a chance to get on and read, it's kind of like what happened in Austin, like gentrification, and everything's just going up. You know, people are coming in and taking over, and they're taking parts of the beauty away.
It's crazy.
It's
Because you
crazy.
get to San Juan and it's like, it's so many cars and so much traffic and it's on the go because people are traveling. It's a travel spot. So when you get out of that area and you go into the island, that's where you really feel like the
island.
Yeah, the plants and the fresh air.
And the open drives and the smog and fog settling, the waterfalls, the height, the elevation, the people, the cars, the traffic is definitely different from over there
Like
to
turning
the
the curve
island.
and seeing all the way down the fucking mountain.
Girl, and
I
you-
want to stop and take a picture. People are like,
and the
trying
turns
to-
are like this.
Yeah, they're like, yeah.
It's like a winding road.
You're trying to catch the view,
But you're trying to not catch the end of the cliff and
but
fall
you're
off
trying not
either.
to die or get in a wreck either. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, and I hope that people don't take that away
Oh,
because that is so beautiful.
Hi. So yeah, that's the other thing is like trying to drive through there and like I saw a waterfall and I wanted to like turn around and go catch it and get a picture, but there was no possible way to do it because it was right on the highway. So it wasn't like you could just. If they would have made a lookover spot for that, like a picture spot, I mean they do it all the time, right on the side. But
Yeah, but not over there, and that's not what
That
people want
one-
either. They want you to go with people from the island and find how to get there,
Yes.
which is way down below,
So,
and you have to
that's how
park
they
and
make
walk
their
and
money.
go.
That's how
Yes.
they're living.
Everybody, even judges and police officers, people up in high priority positions, they will go out
Take
just
you,
to
yeah.
take you to go somewhere to show you the beauty of the island.
Yeah, for sure. So I was at a gas station and there was a cop there and he was Puerto Rican. I was buying something and I turned around. I was like, "Yeah, I'm here from Texas." He's like, "Oh, I was in Colleen for a while." I was like, "What?" Like it was. He was like, "I was a police officer in Colleen." So you know, you're gonna meet people from everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It's getting a
And
little
even if
busy
you
in
don't
here.
travel there, at least travel somewhere that's like that. Where you get that experience.
It's getting a little busy, right?
Yeah. Well, we've been here. And it's been
Yeah.
good. It's been good. Like, I don't even know, like, I don't know. It's just like we're connected because of that.
This lighting is really good here.
Experience and because of our dads being brothers and moms being cousins and, you know, things are changing. It used to be the normal.
We're gonna go
This is the new normal.
We're making the new norm
Yes.
of whatever it is, because we're far from norm. But that norm is what we make our norm.
And this spot definitely brought us.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the photos.
Yeah, you should definitely take photos. I'm going to also. Hey, Boo-boo.
So
Some what? I'm sorry?
this is what it looks like up there, and like this, and like that.
Not too much.
All right, so we just want to thank you for joining us on this beautiful Saturday morning. God, we look so much alike. There's
I'm
something
still
about
like-
that glow.
I know.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was like looking at my skin the other day, and I like was like, wow, it's really starting to look better. So
That's what peace will do it to
yeah,
you.
stress can really make you sick. literally. So it's very important to take care of yourself.
So we definitely want to choose to live more like Christ and choose to understand that things happen and we grow through them, grow through what you go through. So from warriors, not warriors, thank you. Go out there and continue to be a warrior, not a worrier. All right?
And hopefully y'all like this and join us for more.
Oh, please do. Because y'all kind of seen quite a bit up and down, up and down, up and down. But we're just hoping to go continue up, 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 up,
Yeah.
up, 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 up. All right? We'll see you next time. Bye.